When a person moves into a new home, or they paint their home, and they look at the walls, they're usually very careful about making sure that the walls remain fresh and pristine and beautiful as they appear. They'll probably be very hesitant for some time before they hang up any kinds of pictures, and if they do, they'll make sure that they hang it up in a way that will not damage the wall in any way, and they'll be very particular about how to make a hole in the wall in order to hang up the picture. So a person has something that's beautiful, they want to keep it that way as long as possible. The story is told about the great Hasidic master of Shlomo of Karlin, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, that he was lighting his Chanukah candles on one of the last nights of Chanukah, and suddenly he discovered that the serenity of the wall behind where he lit candles right nearby, that the serenity of the wall had become disturbed. Whereas it was a clean, beautiful white wall, now he saw that it was no longer that clean, beautiful white wall, but instead, because of all of the candles that were lit over the course of Chanukah, the smoke had made its way onto the wall, and there was now this big black spot that was on the wall. Now, in many homes, if that were to happen, a person would say, first of all, Baruch Hashem, that the wall didn't catch fire, and we have to, of course, be very careful about that when lighting Hanukkah candles. But people would generally be upset. They would say, oh no, now I have to paint the wall, now the wall is ruined. Because when people walk into my home, they're going to see the wall, and they're going to see that there's a big black spot on this white wall. It doesn't look nice. So they would probably go and get it painted or do something right away. Rav Shlomo of Karlin decided to take a different approach. And he commented and he said that throughout the year, when I look at this spot on the wall, I'll remember the light of the Chanukah candles, and I'll strengthen myself through them. As Chanukah is upon us, we ask ourselves, as we light those Chanukah candles, as we bring light into the world, what message of Chanukah will last with us, will we take with us throughout the rest of the year to brighten our souls, to brighten our neshamos during a dark winter, which already has been a dark fall. To give us to give us brightness, to give us hope, to give us light for the future. And certainly there hasn't been a time in the last several years that we have needed it more than now. In the very end of Maoz Sur, we ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu that Karev Kates HaYeshua Hashem, please bring us salvation. Why? Ki archa lanu HaYeshua. It has been so long. It has been so long in this galus, the Ein Kates Limei Hara, and there's been no end to the difficult, to the bitter, to the bad days, and we have a newfound meaning of what that means over the last 2 months. And so we ask HaKadosh Baruch Hu that as we light our Chanukah candles and bring light into the world, we ask Him to extinguish the darkness, the evil that exists into the world. And once that evil is extinguished, those candles will be able to shine throughout, not only from in our homes out to the street, but from in our souls throughout the world. May we be zocheh that we take the message of the light and strength of those Chanukah candles, the kindling of our soul, the strength of Am Yisrael with us for Chanukah and beyond. Thank you for listening. Chanukah Sameach and good Shabbos.